Hey, Georgia Sean and Swedish Joe here at Borders Pizza and Brewery, tasting beers. So today we have a series of beers. We have in front of us a Carmelo Amber, a New World Pilsner, a Taz IPA, a Sonic Boom New England IPA, Lost, the Last Brewers IPA, the Not Your Daddy's Pilsner.
Taz again.
Another Taz, just for fun.
And the Belgian Saison.
And the Belgian Saison. So, Joe, if you'd like to go ahead and start with our Not Your Daddy's Pilsner.
Since I'm not your daddy. Cheers. It's very good. It's not Pilsner, it's very good.
So, it is a lighter straw to golden there. Very little head. That's right, there's not a strong Pilsner aroma.
No, it's not at all.
It's
more like...
it's a nice Pilsner. I mean, it reminds me, what did we just have that too recently? It had that, was it the New Realm?
yeah, I think so. Because this one says IPA for me more than a Pilsner.
It is hoppy, and it's definitely hoppy in a more fruity floral way.
Yeah.
Not the kind of sauce hops you're looking for in a Pilsner. That's not to say it's bad, it's actually quite
it's
nice.
good. But I wouldn't guess it was Pilsner.
It's quite pleasant. As I said, I would not call it a Pilsner. I mean, it's probably got that Pilsner malt. I can feel a little of that Pilsner bite just hidden behind all
You
that hop.
still have all this hoppy and a little bit of fruity taste.
Alright, so now we're going to move on to the New World Pilsner. Another very clear. I don't see any carbonation. I mean, a little bit of carbonation hinting there, maybe.
A
little bit.
Little glass.
It's very little glass, but it's nice. It's clear, kind of golden. This one definitely tastes more like a Pilsner. It's definitely got more of that Pilsner kind of bite, the crispness that you expect from a Pilsner. Give that back.
No, not yet.
Yeah, a little bit more Pilsner smell. So, I mean, this is different.
It doesn't have a stronger aroma.
Not strong, but it's more. And the other one, Not Your Daddy's Pilsner, was definitely Not Your Daddy's Pilsner. It was not your ordinary Pilsner at all.
No.
This is probably
It is more like it.
it's a nice version of it, but it's definitely Pilsner.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely the Pilsner bites there, Pilsner malts there. They're not using Saaz hops, they're using other hops, but they are coming across correctly in the Pilsner. So, good credit with that. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the Carmelo Amber. It is not surprisingly a very nice, dark amber. Got a little bit of head on there, not a lot though. Part of it's small glass, of course, but you can see that it's got some kind of off-white.
Yeah, I really like the color of that one.
It's there's definitely a very it's a little sweet, but there's a varying amount of hint of this. It tastes like a roastiness to it. Clearly a darker, maybe crystal kind of. I'd say crystal malt. You know.
Yeah, it's really malty.
Yeah, malt. That roastiness in the malt. I'm not tasting a lot of hops at all. Again, for an amber style, that makes sense.
It's well made.
Yeah, it's for an amber. It's a little roastier than I'd expect, but it's very good. It's fine. So far, I mean, it's probably it's not the highest on my list out of the three so far, but it's nice. It's well made.
It's nice, good,
perfectly
easy to
ordinary
drink,
drinking beer.
So this is the Belgian Saison. It's called Double Trouble. It's very clear. It has a little, really white crown, I would say. Some carbonation. Nice aroma.
Got some nice legs too. And you're right, it's definitely a nice clear. Ooh, yeah. It smells like a Saison.
It does.
A hint of
Tastes like one too.
sourness. Yeah, it's got some sourness to it. A little sweetness, some floral. Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's a bit earthy and then
Yeah, it's hitting
somewhere in it.
It's hitting several of the areas. You get, floral, earthy, sour. Again, a little sweetness. It's not as dry as I think of Saison, but
No.
Depending on the yeast, of course, Saison's, Belgian product traditionally, and got that Belgian Flemish kind of tradition that you can't always tell exactly what Saison will be exactly, but it's got a lot of qualities I expect of Saison. Again, I would be looking for it to be a little bit drier, but it's not bad. It's quite interesting.
It's quite complex.
Yeah, as I said, it's got multiple things. Floral, sweet, a little bit of sour. Not bad.
Not at all. I like it.
So now we'll move on to the New England Sonic Boom IPA. See, it's got a hazy kind of gold, maybe going on to orange.
No orange.
A little bit of off-white head. Again, if we were glass, I think we'd have more. Oh, it's got a lot of aroma real quick. Citrus aroma. Citra hops.
It is. I don't mind at all.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. There's a
Orange, citrus. Very smooth, not a lot of bitterness at all. It's a very smooth kind of. For an IPA, it doesn't have a lot of bitterness at all.
There's something more than a citra. Cascade or something like
Something
that.
else.
Yeah. Pleasant.
It's very pleasant. Sweet. Got that again, that fruit kind of citrus fruits.
Yep.
Not a lot of bitterness. This is a really good one.
It was
I'm a fan.
very sweet in the end, actually.
I'm a fan.
So this is the second IPA. It's a bit darker than the first one we tried. Not much hazelness in it, but let's see. It's the last Brewery's IPA. So let's see what that is. It's very different from the first one. It has much more bitterness in it. Almost no fruitiness, I would say.
Yeah, a little bit more soapy maybe.
A bit soap, a bit of earth.
A little hint of soapiness, a little earthiness, there's a bitterness and almost a sour bitterness to it.
Yeah, kind of. Interesting IPA one. Very sweet, smooth. This one is more harsh.
Yeah. It's definitely a little bit more astringent than I would say any of the other beers. I'm not a fan of this one.
The other one was so much better, I think.
Yeah, I think that's the thing is that
Yeah.
the Northeast
the
Sonic Boom was so good compared to this. I mean, the other one was very nice. This one again has that astringent, a little bit of soapiness, something about it. I can't say that I'm a fan of this one, but it's not a badly made beer. It's just a flavor and a palate, that I just can't.
Something off.
So I'll let you have it.
Oh, thank you.
All right, and now we'll end with our Taz Down Under IPA. This is a nice kind of orangey amber color. A little bit of head. It's white. This has a really distinct flavor.
Some tea.
Maybe a passion fruit, maybe like a watered down passion fruit. Kiwi, like a kiwi. This is a kiwi style. Kind of a fruity flavor, again, just like a kiwi. You getting that, or am I making stuff up? No bitterness. A little bit of sourness, but as I said, I think that's what's making me think kiwi.
Maybe it is. I have a very hard time to define what it is. Really?
Definitely not one that I have tasted before.
No?
This is a first flavor for me.
Some kind of taste.
Yeah. A little bit of sour taste.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have a lot of carbonation.
No.
It doesn't have virtually no bitterness. Again, it's a sourness, not a bitterness.
Tasmanian devil.
It is very interesting.
Yes.
I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's interesting. What do you think, Joe?
What is something I haven't had before?
That's something.
Let's talk with that.
So, kind of to wrap up this porter pizza and brewery, I would say my favorite is probably somewhere in that New England Sonic Boom, or maybe that Not Your Daddy's Pilsner.
I'm for the Not Your Daddies. I thought that was special and good.
But either way, this turned out to be a great brew experience, and
Yep.
we've enjoyed it. Thanks for now with the Fat Guys, and subscribe if you want to say drink more beer. And if you have any comments, been to this porter pizza and brewery, I'd love to hear what you thought, especially with this Taz. As I said, I think it's kiwi. I don't know what it is, but you tell me what it is.
Check it out.
Cheers.
Cheers.